Prepare yourselves. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge playthrough where we're starting Thaumaturge Mizia, and I am gonna start from this fast travel point. Yes, we are close to the new quest over here, but we are gonna go counterclockwise. We have one secret over here, right next to the fast travel. Then I'm gonna make our way all the way here to the west, go down, and then end up taking up the side quest. Maybe, or maybe do counterclockwise, do all the urban secrets, and then take the side quest. We'll see. But for now, let's start with this over here, which is a pomade. I wonder if it came from that famous stolen shipment. The pomade smells of desire. His face was as if carved in marble, and his pomade mustache was curled with finesse. He was distant, almost indifferent, but his eyes, when he looked at her, said more than the whole world. Okay, looks like this one will be regarded to the Tailor's Dilemma for sure. Then I believe, yeah, all the way here. Interesting waiting spot. Not exactly a bench, it's just a wall. Then letter from a capricious reader. Dear Carol, I'm very angry with you for recommending that I visit the establishment on 42 to Aleje Joleminskie. You are mistaken in your belief that a visitor is good for one's health. After all, it is a hotbed of bacteria and fungi. The staff supposedly clean everything every day, but somehow the thought of dipping my body in a place where a dozen other people have soaked before me fills me with disgust. Please, spare me any more such generous advice. Anthony. Okay, visit to the bathhouse. That's an urban secret. Message scrawled on cheap paper. There is something on 42 to Aleje Jerozolominskie that inspires horror in a capricious mind. What kind of bathhouse is that, then? Okay, another for the Tailor's Dilemma. Flowers. Their color is a lovely yellow, almost gold. A subtle mist of memories drenched in longing forms around the flowers. He was from Paris. He would shower her with flowers and whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And then he disappeared, leaving behind a void and a sweet shiver that haunts her every time she looks at the flower. Flowers. Cool. And then I think... yeah. Go down here. Yeah, and I still have not invested any points. I can fill up one branch from the shelters that I have. But if we need... you know, when we investigate during the main quest, if we need like mine, and I don't have the points, then it's gonna be annoying. Right, we have a brochure on the benefits of bathhouses. We must be convinced that the widespread use of bathhouses will contribute a great deal to the eradication of wastefulness among the population, get rid of many diseases and vulnerabilities to succumb to them, reduce our medical expenses, and contribute to the rise of people who are healthy, firm, vigorous, and productive. As our living conditions are growing ever more difficult, we need to strive towards increasing our strength. Meanwhile, we see that people are growing weaker. To heal the nation, to bolster its vitality and bravery, this is our first task. A healthy spirit can only be nurtured in a healthy body, and frequent use of bathhouses is the most important condition for health. I want to say that. Okay, a scientific study of more than a dozen pages, according to which frequent uses of bathhouses bolsters vitality and bravery. Actually, it is kind of yes. Because you kind of are subjecting your body to like foreign contaminants and all of that, viruses, potential. And then you force your body to adapt, to fight it. But on the other hand, you don't know what you're going to getting, and then maybe your body's not up to the task because everybody's immune system is different. Damage poster. Thai Theater Con. Starts at 7:30. Bottom part of the poster has been torn off. Okay. A poster announcing the performance of a theater troupe from Thailand. The performance is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Unfortunately, this is the only information as the bottom of the printout has been torn off. So what I got... For the bathhouses, not sure if we have the time yet, but looks like this one, I could, once I find all the information, it's around this time at night. Let's see if one of these ones are... Nope, they're not related. Dear Lucia, after a long journey, I happily arrived at the hotel and I have already managed to make myself comfortable. It's true what they say about its impressive exquisiteness and comforts. There is a sizable ballroom, a restaurant with elegant decor, and a lovely indoor garden. And best of all, you don't have to climb any stairs to get to your room. Perhaps you could join me here? I'm staying for 2 more weeks. Best regards, Elisabetta. I don't know if that's supposed to be Elisabetta. A postcard with a view of Marienstadt and a message written on the back. The author mentions that in an elegant Warsaw hotel, apart from other comforts, you can also find alternative ways of moving between floors. Traveler's letter. I'm assuming 2nd of August, 1905. Dear Anthony, I remain in good health, although the traveler life is slowly taking its toll. The humid air here and the sultriness are becoming too onerous for me, so I've started considering returning to the country. I still have some last-minute matters to tie up here, including the one I wrote to you about in my previous letter. I finally achieved my goal, and Warsaw will soon see the dreaded demonic masks. We even managed to set a date, September 15th. I hope that we will see this extraordinary spectacle together. With sincerest regards, Constanti. A message written on ornate stationery with a drawing of an elephant. The traveler Constanti boasts that thanks to him, on September 15th, Warsaw will have an opportunity to see an extraordinary show from a distant country. Okay, and then 4 more. One down here. This might be related to the theatrical pandemonium. Yep. Theater repertoire. Theater Rozmaitości. Program. On Friday, September 15, 1905. Mrs. Castellanova, a 1-act drama by Josef Korniezowski. Thai Theater Con, Friends, a 4-act comedy by Count Alexander Fredro, the father.
That wasn't too hard.
Theater repertoire. A list of plays being performed at Theater Rozmaitości on Friday, September 15. They include a performance by a theater troupe from Thailand. On September 15 at 7:30 p.m. at Theater Rozmaitości, a Thai troupe will hold a performance with demonic masks. Which looks like it's here. You know, oh, I still need to wait? I thought... Ah, it's in the afternoon. Never mind then. The Daily Courier. Submitted classifieds. Or classifieds. The month of September, reading and devotions for children of 8 to 12 years old, offered by ZBM, price is 20 kopecks. Main store in the bookshop of T. Papropki and Co. Company. Yaktorov, Kolonia, W. Bargain price stand and lawn fronts right at the station. Dry, healthy location. 8 Spitalna Street, Doberski. Once there, Pietrzak will point you in the right direction. Central Bathhouse. We hereby notify you that due to planned renovations, the bathhouse will be closed for 3 months. You can visit until Saturday, September 16th, said by the owners. Warsaw Steam Oil Mill recommends its burning oil. Orders are taken by phone, number 451.
Well.
The newspaper is open on the classified section. Among them is an important announcement from the owners of the Central Bathhouse. This is the last week to visit the establishment before it temporarily closes. At 42-2 Alege Minskiye. There is the central bathhouse where you can take a curative bath. It is closing temporarily soon, so taking advantage of its benefits now seems like a good idea. So does that matter when? It looks like it's there. Unless I need to wait for this one as well. We do have afternoon. Okay, we don't need to wait. Sure, I'll take one. I'll take this one now. Did I feel more valiant and vital? Hard to say. The warm water certainly brought comfort to my tense body. Okay, it should be early morning. Letter with an order. Dear Mr. Lubecki, I would like to ask you to inspect the electrical installation at the Grand Hotel. Time is important to us. It is vital that you finish before the official opening of the hotel. Please contact me as soon as possible. Regards, J. Helbing. A short message addressed to the engineer. It looks like the Grand Hotel will have modern electrical installation.
That wasn't too hard.
Okay. Neckerchief. Pretty, it must be satin. She took his favorite neckerchief and rushed ahead toward the park and the shrubbery. She gripped the black satin in her hand and felt butterflies gathering in her stomach. He was probably chasing her. Or at least, she hoped so. A trembling of the heart. Here, we have a genuine Parisian man of fashion. A subtle rustling of satin, a mustache with an elegant pomade curl, a stern countenance and passionate eyes that hold the promise of golden mountains and wildflowers, strewn at the feet of a naked lover. That's how one should live. And if one can't live that way, one must at least imitate the life of a bon vivant with chic attire. Alright, so that was for the Taylor's Dilemma. Perfect. So that's afternoon. Crystal elevator. What time I can go? Because if I can go now in the morning, that'll be great. Architect's sketches and the letter. Warsaw, March 12, 1901. Dear Sir, I confirm our arrangements from yesterday. The design of the gallery is very elegant, and we accept it without reservation. However, the Grand Hotel should have something that will dazzle guests. Budget is of no concern. Please consider Mr. Love's idea. Respectfully, Stanislav Roskovsky.
Hello, sweet secret.
Drawings made in a pencil depict a lavish interior. They were accompanied by a letter. The owners of the newly built hotel wanted to feature something that would amaze its visitors. The new Grand Hotel has a feature that has been designed for splendor. It's powered by electricity and allows you to travel comfortably between floors. So, elevators. Okay, there's... Oh, about Ritzy. Do we need to wait? No, we don't. Perfect. A crystal elevator. A successful combination of art and engineering. I still think I need to rest though. This is afternoon. This is just noon right now, right? It should be leading me to this spot to wait. Yeah. So I still need to
What a
wait.
day.
At least one time.
Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
Okay. How close is this location? Is anybody here that can converse or something? Maybe during morning or maybe even now, afternoon, noon. It's way over here, damn. It was exceptional, but I don't think I will go again. The golden masks looked too much like real demons lurking on the outskirts of my field of view. Looking awesome. Cool, cool, cool. And we're back to night. So that means 2 more. Put the sketches here. Fashion magazines. Yeah. Let's see, where exactly is that magazine? Almost forgot about it. And then I'll just go off screen for the tailors to get the wardrobe. Because I'm not seeing... I mean, so far it's just the same conversation. Nothing new. Maybe it's gonna be the last conversation. When we give everything. Right, so we have La Mode Parisienne. April 1904. Flower motifs and oriental patterns have recently become popular in men's fashion. Patterned vests with shining elements are now an indicator of true elegance and unaffected class. At the reader's request, at the end of the issue, there is an extensive report from a visit to a master hairdresser in Paris, who talks about the currently popular hairstyles. Hey, perfect. So I just need to give that one. And yeah, let's see with about Itzy. What quest we have from him. And we shall focus on that one before heading, how was it, to the Praga sector. And there we have a couple more to get in terms of side quests, viewpoints and all of that. Now, is this the same... This guy here, is that a journalist that we encountered? It might be.
You want to quote me? Then start writing. Here goes a poem.
If I want poetry, I'll read some Konopnicka.
I think it might
In
be.
Śródmieście, the bastards went on strike. And that's something I don't like. So I grab an axe in my hand.
This is a serious story. Workers deserve some respect.
Shut the fuck up and write. I grab an axe in my hand and... Victor, give me a rhyme.
Let's finish it puckishly.
I will try not to get the clap in my rear end.
Good one.
W.S. I expected more of you.
I thought the press lived off that kind of scoop.
The press has its limitations, W.S. But we journalists at least try to make a change, unlike many others.
Okay, so it is the same guy.
What was that about?
Don't worry. It's just a shitty situation. Do you want to come by for a drink? I can tell you all about it then.
Sure.
Sure, lead the way. Well, speak.
W.S.? Seriously? How lame is that? Anyway. The sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just dug it all up, and now they're on strike, or wandering around. And when I send my shivs after them, more flood in. Do something before I kill them all.
Okay, that path is closed. Okay. What's in it for you, though?
Wasn't it for you? I didn't catch that.
It was going to be so great. With the sewers, people would stop pissing on my door, but they just keep digging.
Okay, what can you tell me about Neumeier?
So who is that Neumeier?
He came from Germany. Decent fellow. They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
And what about the workers?
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district. Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
Okay, I'll see what we can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind. How about we come up with some buddy names for us?
Sure, it's a good idea.
Great idea. I'll leave it up to you.
Man, I won't let you down.
Hopefully. Okay, company headquarters. Neumeier's office is at Poznańska Street. It's worth looking around there. Waiting time. It looks like I have full timer on it. But yeah, let's focus on it. Do you have anything else to say? Out of
What's
curiosity.
with the strike? They got a deal?
I'm sorry, I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
I mean, we are dealing with it now, but that was the only option to choose. I believe. You said about drinking here.
Hey, whoa, stop making faces and buy another round. We need to drink to Neumeier breaking his stupid face.
And where do I get the dough? Besides, I ain't a wooer.
Worker.
Easy there, or you're going to pop a vein. Let's get some shots to warm us up. Although you've got your lady love for that, right?
Go fuck yourself.
What do you want? Oi, Janusz, we've got company.
Is he buying or just making a fuss?
Let's tell them a compliment.
I'm impressed with the male bonding that you apparently share. It seems so enduring. Magnificent.
Oi, Janusz, is he like making advances at us?
Too much beard for my taste.
I'm sorry, what?
Ionic?
If he buys us vodka, we can cuddle.
Sure. Here, have some drinks on me.
Vodka with working people. Anytime, any place, and with respect. It's on me.
In that case, all is fine and dandy, my dear friend.
Wait, Manionic, wait, it's too much. I mean, too much manana.
What?
Who are you? Really?
Ooh. Okay. I'm not gonna say we're a journalist because we aren't. We are a Thaumaturge. I'm not sure about number 3. Let's just introduce ourselves as a Thaumaturge.
I'm a Thaumaturge. Wiktor Szulski.
Oh, so you're gonna enchant us? Janusz, look! I'll be a whatever.
Wait, Marian. Wasn't that dickhead Neumeier friends with a Szulski? Also a thaumaturge?
Fuck me, it was all right.
You probably mean my father.
Fuck it, what's the difference? Get the vodka and fuck off.
Did I just... Ah, yeah. It looks like maybe I should have chosen the third option. Or maybe should have just let them be for now and get more information. Okay, where are we heading? We're actually going to... No, we're not going to change location. Oh, blimey, maybe I should have went for the other side first. Oh, hello. Note in the window. The office is closed. Customers of all sorts are kindly asked to come back later. A note on the door indicates that the office will not open anytime soon. The carefully calligraphed letters of the note tremble from the stress of enveloping them. Tension flattens their bellies, curves their lines, and turns the dots into fear. Soaked blobs over the fate of Newmeyer's conversation with the workers. Trace unknown. We have that one. Newspaper article. Strike in Newmeyer's company. Black clouds are gathering over Wolfgang Newmeyer's enterprise. Following the changes he introduced, Mr. Neumeyer was forced to release half of his workforce. However, this was met with a harsh protest, and the remaining employees have gone on strike and refuse to go back to work until their co-workers are taken back. Negotiations are in process, yet none of the sides are willing to give in. The strike leaders, apart from pleading for their colleagues, have made additional demands: higher wages and a 90-minute lunch break. The conflict is sure to affect the entire town, as the sewage system construction has ground to a standstill. There is no telling when it will be resumed. Inconvenient article. Yesterday issues of the Courier with an article about the upcoming workers' strike on the front page. The newspaper is crumpled and torn. The search for Neumeyer. Neumeyer went to negotiate with the striking workers, and something tells me that he was not in a particularly conciliatory mood. His office will be closed until tomorrow, which perhaps creates a certain opportunity. I mean to get in. Office door. The office door is locked. What now? Trace familiar, worried person. Words float above the door's meticulous wood carving. Light and airy like fluff, they whisper of a great mystery, a hiding place unknown to anyone. Under a concrete slab and invisible to the human eye lies a spare key to the office. Opportunity makes since the office is locked and I accidentally found where the key is, I have to follow through and go in there, right? Besides, what Neumeyer doesn't see won't hurt him.
The things people come up with.
But should I? Okay, it's an addition.
I'll do some exploring.
I have a feeling we're gonna get caught. So how many things we have here? 4 things, by the looks of it. Let's start with the accounts ledger. Columns in the ledger reveal the sad truth about the company. The profits and losses don't balance out. Worried person, trace familiar. Okay. Words full of desperation and determination are scattered between book pages. He must let people go. Is the only way. But he must keep up appearances. He needs an excuse. Drinking at work? No one will feel sorry for drunkards. No one will shed a tear. Telephone. Trace familiar, worried person. The phone has greasy fingerprints on it. Someone uses it often and rarely cleans it. Words of disappointment and resignation pour from the phone receiver. They talk about a loan that was almost granted but ultimately fell through. About dashed hopes and the realization that there is no chance of a loan. Painting entitled Bucephalus. I wonder if the owner calls it Bussy. Words of pride hover over the painting. Pride in owning a thoroughbred mount. A mount that doesn't walk but flows. That doesn't jump but flies. And its nostrils are as soft as a cloud. It is generally leagues above all other horses. In everything.
The telephone.
Purchase offer. Made for the purchase of a purebred Hanoverian stallion with the proud name Bucephalus. The sum is impressive. Sinister incantation hover over the offer. They demonstrate passion and conviction in wishing the would-be buyer chafing breeches and for the horse to bite him on the ass. Bucephalus is not for sale. Trace certain Neumeyer. Let's say nothing.
Hello? This thing doesn't work. Hello? Hello? fucking technology.
Ah. Damn it, I was hoping maybe it's gonna say like, hello, my name is, and all of that. I was thinking if we say something first, there might be like, you're not the person I'm looking for, and then again, they'll be the one to close or to stop the phone call. That was not the case. Okay. Well, there's Newmeyer. Don't think you have anything around here.
Well, this is negotiation, so let's negotiate. You won't finish the job without us. That's the truth.
Mr. Neumeier?
Nicht jetzt. How many times do I have to tell you? This can't be done. It doesn't work like that. That's not how you do Geschäfte.
Listen, sir, we won't give up. Either you can take back the men you fired, or you can say goodbye to the workers you've got left.
You can build these sewers yourself, you lousy capitalist asshole.
Rude!
This is just gutter talk, not negotiations.
Impasse. Both sides are determined to achieve their goals and are not going to back down. It looks like I'll have to help them. Try to straighten things out. Is there a way for me to find out more information?
The gutter is quite fitting, actually. You're building the sewers, after all. It's a joke.
Who are you and what do you want?
Should we say because of Abolizi? Because out of curiosity, would sound like, yeah, okay, cool, we can go now. Or should you ask for... you know what, let's ask for a word in private.
I wanted to talk to you.
Zeit ist Geld. I don't have time. Neither for you nor for these negotiations. Let's go back to work.
No. Lads, the strike's still on. We're not touching the work. It's knock-off time until further notice.
Maybe now you can spare me a moment?
Not here. Follow me, please.
I bet you regret those layoffs now, don't you?
Bitter hair. I deal with that kind of aggression every day. I got used to it. Zeit ist Geld. What brings you here?
What's the cause of the strike?
Why did the workers go on strike?
Sir, I fired those who drank at work and everyone suddenly went mad. You Polen. I don't understand you. It's time to bring this country into the 20th century. In Germany, it's unthinkable to drink vodka at work.
Yeah, what more can you tell me?
So what's the story with those layoffs?
I don't like inaction. So when I set new rules and people kept drinking, I gave them an ultimatum.
And how much time did you give them to adapt to the new rules?
What do you mean? There's action and there's reaction. I set the new rules on Monday, and on Wednesday, I let them go.
Okay, so he has a point, and I'm kind of on the side in terms of like drinking on the job. Although, I would say it's a bit rash because you just said it one day and then, what, not even, you just gave them one extra day, so to speak. And then, you know, you put it in action. So in that regard, it's a bit rash, too quick.
What you did was stupid.
Are you standing up for these drunkards? What, are you a socialist?
That's not the point. You can't expect these people to change overnight.
Exactly.
What do you mean by aggression?
I'm talking about that troglodyte, that Rude guy. Diesen Mistkerl.
What did you do?
He smeared my office windows with shit. Scheiße. I know it was him. I know it. I have no proof, but I know it. Can you imagine that Gestank? That stink?
Short fuse. Rudy favors the argument of strength and clearly has no sympathy for Neumeier.
I'll get going.
I had my reasons, mostly concerning work ethics, but there are always many factors involved. Es ist kompliziert. You know what it's like.
No way out? Neumeier seems to be looking for a way out of his financial trouble. Neumeier's situation. The solution to the problems lies right under Neumeier's nose. The money from the sale of the horse would put an end to his liquidity problem. But, well, the horse would have to be sold first. And apparently that is painful. Fortunately, I'm able to soothe the rich man's aching heart. Ah, we can do like that. Although... Lunch. The lunchbox is signed. It belongs to Marek Trutowski. Emptiness radiates from the lunchbox. It was supposed to be love everlasting, growing all together and taking slow walks to the market to pick up her favorite bread. Instead, there's loneliness and sadness, routine and anger, and not even a sandwich in sight. Trace unknown. I mean, did he just say that it's his lunchbox? Okay, we might get the other clues by talking to people here. There's Rudy. There's the journalist. So it was Rudy, right? Okay, a lot of them that I need to close here. Taylor's Dilemma, Retin and Bash. Oh, for crying out loud. How many more? No, no. Quitting time. Right, so we got... To Marek, okay. Edita Rutowska. I think we have Marek here. Unless Rutowski? So let's see, let's start with you.
So Neumeier never tried to find a solution? German Ordnung stifles the proletariat, you might say?
That's what it looks like. And that's what we're saying.
I can see I'm not the only one who wants to talk to you. I don't like crowds. I'll come back to you later.
Do you have another joke to tell?
Not this time. I wanted to talk.
Go ahead, ask. I don't have anything to do anyway.
Let's start with the journalist.
Are you friends with Mr. Fagin?
No, but at least he's trying to cover the issue fairly. What the censorship will do with it is another story, though.
Do you know anything more about him?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't say.
Okay, what's your point of view?
I wanted to know the story behind those layoffs, from your point of view.
The story. The story. Sir, this is all bullshit. That's the whole story. You know that Neumeier banned drinking at work.
He mentioned it, but he suggested it wasn't the only reason.
Well, there you go. He said it himself. The cat's out of the bag. The drinking wasn't why he fired those people.
Then what was it?
I don't care. People end up in the streets, families get deprived of their livelihoods, and that bastard plays the angel. I won't have it. None of us will work until all the boys are back.
Okay, again, if you think like this, yeah, it's his company and can set the rules in a way. You know, so cool. You could say like, you don't like it, you know, go to another company if you want to drink at work.
I won't bother you anymore.
Right. Journalist?
Have you learned anything?
Why are you addressing me as WS?
Why do you keep calling me WS?
Because I want you to remember it.
I don't understand.
You'll understand.
Let's find out more about the workers.
What do you know about the workers?
Each one has a powerful personal story. They're furious and joined in solidarity. Either they come out on top, or that Rode guy will rip Neumeier apart. Anything else?
Let's ask about Neumeier.
Actually, I wanted to ask you myself about Neumeier.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? Fine. Wolfgang Neumeier, born 1858, father Klaus, mother Anna, younger son, runs the local branch of his father's empire. What else? He has a reputation as a successful entrepreneur, but I don't think that's valid anymore. He eats dumplings for dinner and doesn't add sugar to his tea. Shoe size 41 and a half.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Your turn. What do you know?
Sure. Let's mention the offer to buy Bucephalus.
I got to an offer that Neumeier recently received. Someone wanted to buy his horse, with the charming name Bucephalus.
Right. Of course it had to be a horse. Rich people are so predictable. No offense. The city still has no sewer system, families end up in the streets, while Herr Neumeier would rather keep his purebred stallion than secure people's livelihood. That's how it will read. Can you give me that offer?
Kinda embellish the story, man.
You can't put it like that. What was the man supposed to do? Sell his own possessions to save the company?
It's his company, WS. He got into debt, so he should save it. Contrary to what rich people believe, it is possible to live without a purebred stallion and champagne. Besides, this document is something more. It's leverage that the workers can use to force their demands. It's a change for the proletariat. We have to make it public, WS.
Hold that thought.
I'll think about it.
Of course you would defend one of your own kind, but remember, this is about the life of ordinary folk, those who don't eat oysters for breakfast. Come back to me if you change your mind.
Look, I don't know what else you're gonna write in that story, so I don't wanna... Can find a middle solution, cool. I don't want to ruin
You again?
one life or more. Should be like a middle solution. Hey, Rudy.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Look, Yannick, there's a clown. You want to hear something funny? I'll tell you.
Forget it, Rude. Don't waste your breath.
No, I'll say it. My sister will end up in the street with 5 kids, penniless. And there's no way I can help her. Well, do you find it funny?
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't know the situation was so serious.
How would you know? It's all because of that dickhead Neumeier. I'll kill that motherfucker.
Okay, so you have... some interesting thoughts I can follow. Where is this taking me? Back at the office? No, over here. Bucket. Yes, absolutely. Full of liquid manure. Wet sheet hits the glass with a satisfying splat. This is for the fired brother-in-law, who's drowning his despair in booze. This is for the sister who will end up on the street. For the sorrow, injustice, and drudgery that this prick Neumeier visits upon ordinary people. Shitty vengeance, his vengeance, all the same. Warpath. Rudy is a rabble-rouser who hates Neumeier. End of story. I can get him to attack his boss, no problem. It's not exactly the solution I was having in mind. Can I take this information and tell Neumeier, by the way, you know, you fired somebody that's close to another of your worker? Although he might decide like, okay, cool, he can go as well. Problem solved. We can manipulate. Okay, whatever.
Mr. Neumeier?
Yeah?
Nothing really. I won't take your time.
Sehr gut.
I can't help thinking about your sister.
I don't want to talk about it.
I
Okay.
see. I'm sorry, Rude. That's all.
Is there a chance that actually the middle solution is give the information to the
You
journalist?
again?
Okay, we do have something new with him. Point out Rudy's temper.
I thought that the Rude of yours would go at Neumeier.
You would want to smash Neumeier's head too, if you were him. He's a good guy. He just does what everyone else feels.
Let's ask more about the situation.
What do you mean?
His brother-in-law used to work here too. A good lad, but he had an unhealthy relationship with booze, and when he lost his job, he went on a binge. Ruda's sister, De Bruckner, has 5 kids with him. The youngest is 8 months old. Now you understand? We won't start working until the lads go back to work.
I won't bother you anymore.
I wonder if one of them was the people that we talked. I don't want to seek Rudy on Neumeier to start a fight. But even so, if I give it to the journalist, the information, then that will be too public. I mean, everybody would know. Then you can say competitors could swoop in and maybe create a lot more problems. So I think, unfortunately, I might have to manipulate Neumeier. Sorry, bud.
Mr. Neumeier?
Yeah?
Let's reach out to his empathy. Make himself Butchefless.
Deep in your heart, you know what's important and what the right thing to do is. It's the man that counts, not the horse.
Yeah, you're right. Meine Herren, listen to me, please. I know some bad words have been said, but I have found a solution. Your Freunde will go back to work.
Really?
Yeah. I've understood what really matters. You are the most important. Now, everyone can get back to work. Ich verspreche es.
Has he lost his mind or what?
Gentlemen, it worked. We'll start a union.
Again, if I would have given that information to the journalist, he might have embellished it a lot more than what he said. Now I'm curious if I would have talked with these guys here, if we had more options later on. Have maybe other options how to end the strike.
Done. The wheels are in motion. I'm accepting compliments.
I could kiss your forehead. How did you manage to do that?
It turned out Neumeier had a purebred horse. It was worth enough to re-employ all the people he had fired. So he decided to sell it.
How generous. And voluntarily, of course.
Of course.
Believe it or not, I've been quite busy myself. Listen to this. Spirit King and Phantom Prince. Or better yet, Poet and Pilgrim. Get it?
Yeah, alright, they're not bad.
You're the poet and I'm the pilgrim because I've traveled a lot?
You bet. And fuck that guy with his WS. So see you around, Pilgrim.
See you around, poet. Okay. Anything else about it, any chance?
Victor, tell me, does the blood on the pavement by the entrance really stand out?
I didn't notice anything.
Great. So what brings you here this time?
I was about to say, like, what blood?
I'm sorry, I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
Now that you mention it, about ET, what blood? Just out of curiosity. No, I'm not seeing anything, not in the immediate vicinity. So not sure what he was talking about. Okay, so it's only these ones in the last area that I have not went at all. The Praga sector. And that will be for next time. Off screen, I will go and do the Taylor's Dilemma. And that should be the 9th one here, and one more, which I'm assuming then is going to be in the Praga sector. And other than that, I think everything should be in the Praga sector. So photographs, gramophone recordings, these might be related more to main quests. Then 2 more sketches. Cool. And I'll have everything. But for now, I am going to leave it here for this episode and continue next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.